Heaven Dev Take 2, action.
As hell. Okay, all right. Okay, here we go. All right. Yo, what do they call me? They call me Devin Zoolander. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Gander.
Yeah, they call me Devin Zoolander. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And I look good on camera. You know I look good on camera. Yo, what's up? It's your homie, Devin Zoolander, coming all the way live from my domicile. And today is a very special honor because I have the privilege of doing my first repeat guest on the show. No one has ever done 2 shows before, so this is very exciting. Heaven is a very busy person, so we want to make the most of our time and make sure that, we get done by a certain time.
I don't say it to be rude.
Oh, right. No, I understand. You're just creating the expectation, like, hey.
There's a time limit.
I got shit to do. But, without further ado, is my honor to bring back someone that I like a lot, that I admire, someone that in some ways I look up to.
What?
I
think you're giving me too much credit.
Oh, no. Please put your hands together for the one and only Heaven. Don't worry about that applause. Yeah. So, anyway, it looks like somebody about to cancel on me tomorrow. All right, what up?
Dang.
I know. It's just like people you can plan.
That's the podcast life, though.
It is. You plan stuff like weeks in advance, months in advance, and then all of a sudden you get to the day and it's just like, oh, let me let you know something.
People get shy too.
Yeah, they do. Mm-hmm. And they flake out at the last minute. Mm-hmm. But, that's the life, like you said.
Yeah.
So, anyway, okay, I don't know why I wrote throat goat down. That has nothing to do with you, but I think I thought of that, and I don't know if anyone said that, but it seemed like something that Ian and them would talk about, like whoever is the throat goat. But
I think they probably do. Who knows?
It sounds like. Or another thing I noticed about them is that, Pittsburgh guys, whenever they say podcast, it sounds funny because they're all like, yo, man, you should come on my podcast. Like, it's always like podcast. It's like that. I don't know why they do the P like that, but that's what it is. So anyway, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm swell. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm so glad it's a little bit cooler.
Me too. This is my favorite time of year.
Yeah. It's a good time. That's why I love that meme where they said that September came in and just was like, yeah, let me just turn the heat down real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because that's the way it feels.
Quick as hell.
Definitely. So because I believe you celebrated a birthday last week. Is that correct? And how old did you turn?
How old do you think I turned?
27 or 28, something like that.
Yeah, 27.
27. Okay, 20. Wow, that's a lot of life in 27 years. But anyway, well, that's cool. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy your birthday?
It was regular. I'm not like a real big birthday person.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to become one.
And what the hell is so special about 27? I don't know.
It's like...
because you are a Virgo, I thought that it would be appropriate to start the show this way.
What song is this?
It's called Virgo by Nas.
Everybody's gonna get on me for not knowing the Nas song.
It's alright. Oh, it doesn't have the lyrics. Oh, damn.
You know what you should have played? Do it like it's my B-Day.
Oh, okay. I'll remember that next time.
Okay, I like this song.
Oh yeah, it's like it's Nas and Ludacris.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. But anyway, let me take this.
Listen to it.
Yeah, Virgo. Yeah, it's pretty good. It gets down. It's got that old school hip hop feel to it. Mm-hmm. But like I said, it's great that you're here. I'm glad that you were able to celebrate your birthday with your loved ones. I'm glad that every time I see you, you look really, really refreshed, and it might just be your natural glow, or it could be a combination of your glow, your genetics with your products, which are very nice, which next time you come, we'll make sure that we have some, because they're really cool. Mm-hmm. But I have to ask you, what is the best birthday present that you've ever received?
Oh. Honestly, probably skydiving. Because
Okay.
that's something I always wanted to do. And I did that my last birthday. My friend Lauren, she took me.
Right.
So yeah, probably skydiving.
Skydiving.
That was the best.
Did you?
I love adventurous things. So anything adventurous is going to be my favorite.
Did you get a video of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it, so I have to check it out.
I don't have the video on my phone. I have it on my computer, but I have like pictures and stuff.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, one day, hopefully, you can share them, and I can see what you look like. Like
my the skydive. If you go on my highlights, it's on my page.
it's on your highlights.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll check it out. My bad. I messed up with my stalking. So anyway, we talked about your birthday a little bit. You're a year older.
Mm-hmm.
What do you hope that this year brings you?
Oh, peace. Continued happiness.
Mm-hmm.
More financial blessings. Just a lot of growth and just really focusing on myself more, my mental health.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate you for saying that because I know I didn't get a chance to really get into it, but I know one thing that I think when we see people do it, it looks kind of strange. Mm-hmm. But then when every book you read about therapy, it starts to talk about why this is important to help you to really preserve or create like a healthier mindset. Mm-hmm. And it's just like the importance of breathing and how it's important, like right before you're about to act out or right before you're about to have just like a really strong emotional response to something, just being able to take a couple seconds to breathe deeply, and then before you say the next word or before you do something like I'm cutting you off or we not friends no more or no, I'm not even coming, just being able to take time to breathe. And it's hard to do because I think a lot of us act like it's so easy, like, oh, okay, that's cool, so I'll just breathe. But somebody cut you off in traffic or whatever happened, sometimes you can't react that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, that's all good. Now, to move away from your birthday, I want to talk about your acting background because when we first sat down together, there were a lot of things that we talked about. But as an interviewer, I feel like I missed an opportunity because you kind of mentioned here and there that I did this, or that I used to do this, but I didn't ask you the follow-up questions. So right now, I want to give you the floor to talk about when did your acting experience begin, and what is it about being on stage, rehearsing your lines that you love so much,
I haven't acted in so long. It was so nice though. But I started acting when I was probably a kid. Yeah, a kid. I'm not sure which age. But like I told you before, I did a lot of plays. So those were always my big thing. But before I die, I'm going to be in a movie, like actually see me on screen. I told him, right.
Right. You told me about when you was the extra in Batman.
Hold on. So
yeah. All right.
Oh my God, that was funny as He said right with lines. Yeah, I was an extra in the Batman movie, but really, so I was doing a play at the August Wilson Center, and there were 2 guys that were actually in the movie. The one guy, I don't remember his part all the way, but the other guy, I don't know if did you ever see that Batman? Maybe not. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, maybe not.
But yeah, there was 2 guys. They were black guys. And I was doing a play with them, and they needed extras, so they had hired me. And it was the Heinz Field scene.
Okay.
We were sitting in the bleachers, and it's when Bane comes out with, I don't know who else he comes out with, but he comes out onto the field. And yeah, it was really cool though. But I just knew I was going to be, like, I was so excited, and it was embarrassing because it's like I told my mom and stuff, like, oh yeah, I'm going to be in a Batman.
Right.
And then...
Well, you know, that's funny. That's funny.
But I wasn't in it. But it's like I got paid $100.
Right. So it's still a win.
Yeah. But I was in high school, I think. But yeah. So I've been acting my whole life. I've done acting competitions. I acted with Daniel Radcliffe, which is Harry Potter. I've acted with Cheryl Bates, which you probably don't know. She's from Temptations and different movies. And the guy, I can't think of his name. Did you ever hear of The Ghost Whisperer?
No.
So there's this show called The Ghost Whisperer. I acted with a guy from there, and then the other guy. So you ever see Everybody Hates Chris?
Yes.
Remember the old man that worked in the doc. He worked at the pharmacy.
Antonio Fergus?
Him. Yeah. So I did a play with him too. That's actually when we were at the August Wilson Center.
Oh, he's a legend. Oh
my God, it's so nice. Yeah, I did a play with him. Like I've met, Whoopi Goldberg. She judged the acting competition I was in. I performed on Broadway. Like I've done different things. I should have really took it far, but.
Well, look, you 27. So,
yeah, I have time. I got to get back into it because I have too much personality.
Right. You got too much personality just to be the sole proprietor of With Luv From Heaven. Even though we love that, you can still keep that going. Like at some point, you know what I'm saying? You got to expand, turn the company over to somebody that you trust and just really like focus on that, because I feel like you could do really well just because to me, you're the black girl that they can't box into one particular role. I like that. Yeah. I want to be versatile. Right. Like I want to play a ghetto role. I want to play in a scary movie. Scary movie is like, that's what I want to play in before I die. A horror movie or thriller or something like that. In my play, I actually was like this, the one of my plays I was in, I was always a versatile role. Like there will be sometimes I would be a ghetto girl, or sometimes I would be I played like this old, kind of like a slave. I played that before. I played definitely different roles. People's daughter. Wow. Yeah, teacher. That's dope.
A club owner. I played different stuff. Okay. The last thing I did was it was a show. They did it all over, but they came to Pittsburgh to film. It was in 2017 or 18. It was called Transitions. So you could watch that on Amazon Prime.
Okay, I see you plugging yourself right there. I appreciate that though. No, you got to let us know, because like honestly, like I see you and like I told you off camera, I'm impressed by you because obviously there's the physical brilliance, because you are just like a beautiful person that comes from your mom, your dad, and all the people in God that put you together. Like we got that part. But the fact that you have so much personality and the way you speak, like the way you speak through the microphone and just your ability to connect with people because you have personality. And I think I'm going to compare myself to you in a bit, but I think one thing that me and you both do well is that we're able to put ourselves into the shoes of the audience that is forced to sit there. And I think far too often, especially when you're doing a play, like it's almost like stand-up comedy in a way where it's like you got to win people over. You can't just expect people to show up and it's starring Heaven Bobo. All right, who is Heaven Bobo? I don't know who that is. Like I have no reason to clap for you. I have no reason to cheer for you. I have no reason to like you. And like we talked about when we talked about pretty girls that get hated on, I have every reason to hate on you. So you have to give me something, and the fact that you can give people that is deep.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I try.
Yeah, so keep going. I think I definitely see you, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but I definitely see like a kind of like a Lala Anthony type of thing.
Oh, on Power?
Well, not necessarily doing what she was doing.
I had reached out to 50 Cent to see if I could get a role on Power.
I know. He messing up. 50, you got to get that together.
I DM'd him the one time. I said, "Can I please have a role on Power? How do I audition?"
That's hilarious.
I know.
Yeah, but yeah, you'll get there definitely.
Yeah.
But I see you because with her ability, I think when I look at, and this is no insult to you because I'm sure you're a really talented actress. I think with Lala, it's not so much like, wow, she's like the best actress in the world. I think
she's horrible.
Right. Well,
I'm nothing like her.
Okay, so I
can really act.
Got you. What I was going to say is that I think with certain ones, we love them so much as human beings that whatever they do, we follow. Because I feel the same way about Cardi B. It's not that she's like a great rapper. We just love Cardi. So.
Well, her writers are good writers.
Yeah,
I like her raps.
Yeah, I like her. Them? No, I do. No, I'm just saying that for her, I'm not sitting here like, wow, man, Cardi is dropping science.
Lyrics, like lyrical. She's not lyrical.
It's just I like her.
No substance, really.
Right,
Some of them.
Right, but I mean, it's kind of like, well.
You like Cardi B, so you're going to like whatever she puts out. I'm like that with Drake. Anything Drake puts out, I was just telling my friend that I was like, it does, like, even if there's a song that I might not particularly like right off the bat, I know I'm going to end up liking it because it's Drake. Like, it's just going to grow on me.
I feel that.
There's not a Drake song I don't like.
All right. Well, that's cool. Hey, everybody got their own opinion.
Same with Sade. There's not a Sade song I don't like.
See. Okay, I agree.
She's my favorite.
Yeah, I agree with what you said. I don't agree with those two names together. Okay. But I agree because my thing with Drake is I feel like Drake is the Chris Brown of rap. And what I mean by that is that both guys are immensely talented, but I feel like their music is very predictable and they don't really take any risk. So
what? Well, Drake literally switches up his whole accent.
So here's wow. So here's how I feel.
He's so animated. He's so different. He does different melodies, different keys, different beats, different raps, different flows.
So I feel like this. All right, as a rapper, what you're talking about as far as like the flows and as far as the voices, the different things, the ability to seamlessly transition from singing to rap. Right. I think that's very cool. My problem though is that I feel like I already know what he's going to talk about, and it's
but what rapper don't you know that about?
Well, for example, like I feel like when I'm anticipating a Kanye or a Kendrick Lamar, my mindset is something different. I'm thinking I'm going to hear something I never heard before. With Drake, I feel like I'm going to hear something that's hot. Like with Drake, to me, I feel like Drake is almost like a corporation where it's
he is. Well, I'm not a big. Go ahead.
Right. All right. Well, I'll say this because I know you're going to get in about Kendrick. The way I feel about him is that, like, okay, we're going to get some sneak disses. We're going to get you talking about some strippers. We're going to get you talking about, man, I got enemies. I got haters and stuff. And we're going to get that. And we're going to get you doing it in a clever way. We're going to get you saying like, yeah, girl, I love you. And even though we broke up, I still love you. And you should come back home to me. And yeah, I had
toxic masculinity.
Right. And I had my son and it was a fluke, but I love my son so much. And like on one of the songs I was listening to today, he said I had to F a lot of girls just to get my son. And it's like, all right, whatever. But I just feel like with him, kind of like with a Chris Brown, I feel like both of them are really talented. That's why I hold them to such a high standard. Because in my opinion, and this is where people usually get mad at me, in my opinion, I feel like once you have a certain kind of talent, in my opinion, I feel like it needs to be about more than just like I can sell music. And for them, the vibe that I get is just like, because with Drake, everything is going to chart. Everything is going to do well. Everything. But I think also...
So what would you like to hear from him?
That's a good question. So, I got to think about that. I think what I would like to hear is, like... Sometimes I wonder what it's like growing... Like, I feel like he has privileges with being... Canadian, light-skinned, biracial, Jewish. Like there's a lot of things that he has working in his favor.
Yeah.
So I get that. And I'm not saying that I want to hear him talk about his identity all the time because we know rappers that do that and it gets mad annoying.
He does.
Right. Not often though.
I don't know about that.
Okay. I mean, you might be a bigger fan than me, so you're probably able to pull.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Well,
currently.
Okay. Currently, I don't know if I would say J. Cole is my favorite rapper.
I knew it,
but
J. Cole talks about the same things too.
He mixes it up though,
and he has the same flow.
You know what? No, actually, I know that's false because I've listened to it. No, he definitely mixes it up.